is you don't have to ignore it. Right here is the video that will help you. Now, I'm not going to waste any of your time. Just take this simple instruction, place your trade, and come out successfully. This is boom 1000, and the time frame, the lot size I'm using is 1.00, and it's a scalping position. I gave her this thing when I told people to do their scalping, so it has been there. If you follow it in the 1 hour time frame, this is where I place it. I will tell you why. This is where I place it. I place it on the condition that having crossed this thing, having breakout from this place to this place, there is an opportunity. And I will tell you why, when the market reversed to this point, why I didn't close my trade and I allowed it, and presently now is still pushing upward, All right, let's forge ahead on this. If you are looking for a possible way to take 5 candles successfully, this video is for you. I mean, if you're looking for a possible way to take 10 candles successfully, this strategy is for you. Listen, it's not a must that you will apply 200 strategies at the same time. When you see one strategy that is working for you, please stick to it. Like, if you want to work with this, it's a huge opportunity for you. You can use this and you make huge profit without any disturbance. I will show you how, and I will show you strictly what you must see. And if you see them, please enter trade is the signal. 1, I have something like this. Listen, I will start by showing you this, then I will tell you the zoom level, because zoom played a lot of role in this place. Don't skip this video. Zoom levels played a lot of role in this video, and I will tell you the time frame that will be applicable in this video. So follow this squarely and get the results you have ever dreamed of. This strategy is used in the challenge we are doing presently now. And aside this challenge we are doing, if you are using a higher time frame, lower time frame, this strategy will work for you. Now, once you see this, look at this here. See, I will prove this thing to you that if you can patiently see this thing for like 10 times, it's an opportunity that will never fail you. Now, let's go. What time frame can I use to do this? 1, for small accounts, place your trade using your small lot size, which is 1 minute time frame, for you to be able to count like 5 candles. Now look at this. From here, if you follow this breakout here, you have multiple candles here. You see, if you follow this candle here, when you see this thing that crossed here, once you see this whole line cross together, immediately this thing cross over to this place, you can place your trade. If you have this strong momentum like we have here, you place your trade. Watch. Listen, please watch. What is the time frame? Time frame you will use to place your trade for taking like 5 to 10 candles is 1 minute time frame. Before you use that 1 minute time frame, there are 2 outstanding things you must consider. Number 1 is, if you go to your window 1, what is window 1? Window 1 is the lower, this thing here, this thing that you use to see outside your main chart. If I open any other thing below here, it is called, if I open any other thing like MACD, let me open MACD separately. Good. This second one is called window 2. I don't need it. I have to remove it, so I have to make it clear based on the question one guy asked me. So from here now, watch what you have here. when you see this, when you see the white line that have touched below 10 levels, that have touched 10 levels and managed to cross over this line, check it. I will prove to you that anytime this thing cross over, using this zoom level I am showing you, look at the final zoom level. This is the final zoom level. I will prove to you that anywhere you see this, that it has never failed and it will never fail you. So look at one thing you will do. This is just a secret and a tip for you to take your candle and leave the trade. One, listen. The market is still counting for your information. It's still on profit. Now look at this. Once this white candle touched this white moving average, touched this line in your 1 minute time frame, once it touched this place, and it steps up, don't enter because it has started stepping up, because this thing that you see here may happen. I don't know the amount you have, but if your capital is strong, enter. Once it has stepped over to this place and starts coming up, then where should I now place trade? Immediately this white line, let me show you. Immediately this white line, step above this 15, enter your trade. If this thing enter, if you see this thing, then check it. It must correspond to the crossing in your main chart. Enter your trade. It will not fail you, in as much as you will not stay for a long time. Now, what are the disadvantages of not watching your time frame carefully? Let me show you this. Look at this. When the zoom level is like this, some of you will not be able to discover what actually happened. That this thing have not crossed this side, but you have seen it cross over to this place. Then this thing will happen. You will now lose your trade. But what is the benefit of using the smallest zoom level? And where should this main chart be? Your main chart should be pointing at this place. It should be on that dollar position. That is one thing you should know. So anytime you are backtesting, anytime you are taking it back or taking it this thing, then immediately this thing went back and stayed on the line, then check below. Let me show you. As this thing is like this, it's no longer here. I get what I'm saying? It's no longer here. So since it's no longer here, there's going to be a lot of complications in this area. Get that into your mind. Do you get that? So, but once it is here, it will help you to balance where the market is, where this thing is, the right place it should be by default. So once you have that presently now, what next should you do? Then go to your main chart and see the right position of the market. And once you are able to see that, you are good to go. You can imagine when you place trade with hope that it's going to spike at this resistance zone, only for you to see this long thing. You'll be waiting, it will be counting, it will be waiting, to be going up. At the end of the day, you will be frustrated and you'll be forced out of the market, which is not what it's supposed to be. So what